I was so disappointed at that time when I get the result failure again and again. At that time, I think too much, and then I decided to change my whole life from daily routine to from my every step of my life. Good evening, everyone. This is Ramesh. Today, I am going to tell about my story of life. It was started in my village. So when I was in school level at that time, I had a very specific goal of my life to become a teacher. My desire and my energy was so good and so positive mindset about the teacher. When I completed my school level education from my village, then after that my family decided to send me the nearby city of my home. Then I went the city which was nearby my home. Its distance was 70 kilometers from my home. I started to stay in that city, and then I started my schooling from one of the best college in that city, and then I completed my higher level education, higher secondary education from that college. And after that I joined the university for the graduation. That time I almost I forget my childhood dream to become a teacher. That time I focused myself to the next I thought that time when I was in graduation, that time my thought was journalism and social work is better than teacher. That's why I started to do the social work along with the journalism sector. I started work in newspaper, and I started to attend the several social work in that city area. I started to do some social work. I started to join club activities and the group activities, organizational activities, social activities in that place. And after that my network was very good. I made a good network circle, good friend. I know so many teacher and so public figure which were very famous in that time. I started to follow them, and later I realized I also have to be famous in that place. So that desire take me the another capital city from my home. Distance was 600 kilometers from my hometown. So I moved in another big city from the small city nearby my home. So my dream was increasing every single year. As an initial childhood days, I wanted to become a teacher, and after when I was pursuing my graduation at that time, my dream was to become a social worker as a journalist, social worker. After that, when I moved in near big city at that time. My thought was to become very famous social activist along with the good social network. I participate several activities and I create own group also, but later realize money is important for every work. I got several problem due to the money, lack of money. Every time we stay back due to the lack of money. So after that I decided to earn money as much as possible. After that I started to my previous activities, which were social activists, different places of my country. So after that I started to study post graduation in MBA, and also along with the job, which was very entry level role. My salary was very low. I was very afraid due to the low salary, because my monthly expenses was 10 to 20,000 whereas I was getting 12 to 13,000 salary. It was a very terrible moment of my life. That time I totally changed my sector, totally changed my social science sector to management field. It was very difficult to survive. It was very difficult to adapt in the corporate life. So starting phase was very difficult, but I managed everything. I started work, I started do everything as much as was possible at that time. But sometimes I realize my dream it's in different sector, but I was moving in different sector. That thought every time was hitting punch in my mind. That's why my mind was totally diverted. I was unable to think what is right, what is wrong. So at that time I spent very terrified, very sensitive time of my life due to the clear focus on one work. I couldn't focus one work because my sector was different and my future desire dream was a different sector. So I couldn't focus in both sector. That's why I got failure in both places again and again. I was totally depressed at that time. I was unable to control my mind. My thought was totally blind. So after that I decided to focus in both work, but in time I decided to one work, because I have two sectors, two options right now. I don't wanted to lose any one sector, That's so. And as from last 1 year, I carried both option, but one option I carried 80% around full time, but one option I carried as a part time, as a free time work. That's so from last 1 year I am able to focus in both ways, and now I am getting good result every day, and my opinion is changing every day. I am very feel comfortable in both places. That's so I learned a good lesson of my own life. And also I just wanted to give a whole message of my audience who are watching this video. Just keep focus your goal, keep focus, keep work until you get the success. Don't think too much about the result. Just keep work, keep effort, give your effort. In future you will definitely get the result. So keep focus, keep work, don't wait result, don't think too much about result. Just focus yourself to better every day. So do better every day, do better and better every day. You will get definitely good result as I get it.
We were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names? Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars, when the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. I've been up since 3, scrolling back where we used to be. Half truths in this late night chat, both of us knowing what a lie that. Funny how we talk like we're fine, but your name still lives in my rhyme.